The new generation 2024 BMW X2 has a playful, quirky new look, better driving dynamics, more power, and more personality than ever. Here's why we think it's the best X2 yet. Number 1. Stylish new exterior. The new BMW X2 is the more stylish, fun-loving sibling to the more reserved X1. Built on the same platform, the subcompact X2 trades some practicality for a sportier appearance. And this second generation features an angrier smile and a satisfying number of exhaust tips. As you might well know, in the BMW lineup, the even-numbered SUVs are the coupes. BMW essentially kicked off this trend by taking the X5, giving it a sportier roofline, thus upping its style and creating a new nameplate, the X6. Then the X4 and X2 followed suit, and that's how the Sports Activity Coupe came to be. And it's been a hit with SUV buyers ever since. For 2024, the next-gen BMW X2 continues this trend, shifting from the first-gen X2, which was more of a large hatchback. Its angular twin grills are just the right type of huge without looking cartoonish. However, they don't resemble any kidneys we've seen anymore, but for BMW's sake, we'll still call them that. And if you really like this bold grille design, the optional illumination surround just makes sense. From its bold, wide nostrils face, the X2's lines flow smoothly with a sleek, low roofline that angles back sharply behind the square-shaped cabin. The slightly bigger flares around the wheels add some more muscle to its appearance, and so do those quad exhaust tips on the sports model. The optional 21-inch M-Lite alloy wheels will make this subcompact SUV look and feel like a true performance beast. Number 2. Engine and performance. Speaking of performance, the new X2 gets a 241 horsepower, turbocharged, 2-liter inline-4 engine paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission in its base xDrive 28i configuration. But if you really want something to get your blood pressure high, then you should go for the M35i, which is tuned on the aggressive side. The same 2-liter turbocharged engine gets some upgraded engine internals and extra boost power to deliver 312 horsepower between 5,750 and 6,500 RPM, with 295 pound-feet of torque peaking between 2,000 and 4,500 RPM. According to BMW, the 3,840-pound X2 M35i can accelerate to 60 miles an hour in 5.2 seconds, while the X2 xDrive 28i takes an additional second. Both models drive all 4 wheels. The 7-speed dual-clutch transmission features a mechanical limited-slip differential and offers fast shifts, whether you use the wheel-mounted paddles or let it shift automatically. It also includes a sport mode, where pulling the left pedal activates boost mode, delivering peak performance for 10 seconds, for when you have something to demonstrate to the other drivers, you know. Both X2 versions come standard with all-season tires, but the M35i xDrive features larger 20-inch wheels. Their top speed is limited to 130 miles per hour with these tires. However, choosing to upgrade to performance summer tires will allow the M35i xDrive to reach 155 miles per hour. The xDrive 28i is less thrilling than the M35i, with less grip and a less responsive engine, but it remains quick enough for most drivers. Still, if you ask us, get the M35i. Number 3. Driving dynamics. The new X2's suspension is firm but not uncomfortable. The electronically controlled shocks adjust automatically based on the selected drive mode. Standard driving modes include Personal Mode, Sport Mode, which tightens the steering and boosts engine sounds through the speakers, and Efficient Mode, which optimizes the engine efficiency. If you want to sign up for the BMW Digital Premium subscription service, you'll get additional modes like Expressive Mode, Relax Mode, and Digital Art Mode for more personalized settings that go beyond the driving mechanics of the car. Overall, the new X2 feels more solid, with precise and direct speed-sensitive steering. The M35Xi gets top-notch brakes with an M compound package featuring 4-piston fixed calipers on 15.2-inch drilled discs at the front and single-piston floating calipers on 13-inch discs at the rear. The 20-inch alloy wheels come with Pirelli P0 tires in 245/40 size. Number 4. Dimensions. The 2024 X2 has grown quite a bit compared to its predecessor. It's 2.5 inches taller and nearly 8 inches longer, with a wheelbase and track that are each extended by just under an inch. Interestingly, the 2024 X2 is 2.6 inches longer than the X1, which is supposed to be the more practical sibling. However, we believe this increase in length for the X2 is more about style than practicality. As for the extended wheelbase, it makes the new X2 less sensitive to bumps. Its increased width provides strong cornering grip and better stability on the road. The new dampers are designed to reduce unwanted suspension lift and rebound, helping smooth out any small bumps. Naturally, since we're talking about bigger dimensions, the interior space and cargo capacity have also improved. Number 5. Cargo and interior space. We don't know the full interior specs just yet, but we expect a noticeable increase in shoulder and elbow room. Rear seat legroom is up by an inch, and that should make the back seat quite comfortable, even if the driver is a 6-foot-tall man or woman. Compared to the previous generation, the new X2 should be more suitable for families. There's 25.3 cubic feet of cargo space behind the 40-20-40 split folding rear seat, expanding to 51.7 cubic feet when folded. This is an increase of over 3 and 4 cubic feet respectively, and nearly identical to the X1's cargo capacity behind its rear seat. Number 6. Interior design. The interior of the new X2 looks very similar to the X1's, featuring a modern and tech-focused design. BMW's large, curved digital panel surrounds the driver, stretching across the dash to include the touchscreen infotainment system. It delivers sharp graphics, quick responses, and it's easier to navigate with fewer menus to dig through. A floating center console splits the front seats and includes a toggle switch for the gear selector. There's a roomy cubby under the console for a small bag and a bin at the bottom of the dash for your smartphone, with some models featuring a wireless charging pad. The base xDrive 28i model comes equipped with ambient interior lighting, a 10.25-inch digital gauge cluster, and a 10.7-inch touchscreen infotainment display as standard. Dual-zone automatic climate control, synthetic leather upholstery, power-adjustable front seats, and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto also come at no additional price. As for the sportier M35i, you get a special M Sport interior design with available sport seats that can be covered in leather or a mix of leather and faux suede. There's also noise-reducing window glass, hands-free keyless entry, auto-dimming rearview mirror, sport seats, and a sport steering wheel with paddle shifters as standard. Audiophiles will also be glad to hear that a Harman Kardon premium sound system and a wireless smartphone charger are standard as well. Number 7. Infotainment and technology. BMW has replaced the traditional knob-based iDrive with a touch-only iDrive 9 system, first seen in the X1. This system offers extensive customization, perhaps more than necessary, but this means every X2 comes with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The M35i xDrive includes a standard wireless smartphone charger, which is available for the xDrive 28i with the optional convenience package. The BMW Digital Premium subscription service offers additional entertainment, including 5G connectivity for music, podcasts, audiobooks, and more. It even features an interior camera for taking selfies. Is this overkill? Not if you treat your car as your special place. Moreover, BMW offers lots of technology goodies at an added cost. There is an option for a digital key, which allows you to use your smartphone as a key to enter and drive away. The additional technology package will get you augmented video for navigation, which uses the forward-facing camera view to add navigation arrows and directions on the image, an anti-theft camera recording, a surround view camera system, and a fully automated parking system which steers into a parking spot with little or no driver intervention. The premium package will also add a universal garage door opener, an interior camera, and Harman Kardon premium sound system on top of all these. Number 8. Safety and driver assistance features. Every 2024 X2 comes with forward collision warning and automatic braking, intersection collision mitigation, which warns of an impending collision during a left turn and could also apply the brakes, blind spot intervention, and active park distance control as standard. You can upgrade to the Driving Assistance Plus package, which will get you adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and lane centering system. If these are not enough, BMW also offers a Driving Assistance Professional package with evasive steering assistance, emergency stop assist, which can stop the X2 if the driver is unresponsive, and traffic jam assist. Number 9. Pricing and trims. The price for the 2024 X2 starts at around $43,000 for the xDrive 28i and a little over $52,000 for the performance version, aka the M35i xDrive. Apart from the obvious increase in power, the M35i xDrive also brings a couple of driving dynamics improvements as standard. We're talking about adaptive suspension dampers and performance brakes with flashy blue calipers, With the M Sport Professional package, the M35i will also gain a special dark exterior trim, red brake calipers, and performance seats.